And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Oxygen Not Included. Alright, well, the chlorine that we pumped in there is pretty much gone. It's pretty much been all liquefied or solidified, and it's just little milligrams or micrograms or whatever mg is for. That's pretty much it for that chlorine. I've started digging and taking these wheezeworts out, and I've been moving them over here, getting ready, because this is a very slow process. You got to move one, let it grow, get another one, put it in here, let it grow, and do that. I need to do that 3 more times, but I have to wait for this one to actually grow. So you can see it's like 79 degrees, 80 degrees right here, and that's getting really toasty. Especially with all these power gens right here. This is really where we need to focus. Alright, let's do another harvest there. I think we're good. So the hydrogen has compressed up to here, and this is kind of a problem. I'm gonna need to ladder my way over there, and then I need to dig those out. Hopefully, yeah, I'll be able to reach those from here, no problem. And then I'm going to put a pump up here. Might as well do that while they're getting ready for everything. So we need a gas pump way up here at the top. I want to put it right in line with my other one. So right in there. Oh, wait, cancel. I want to make sure that we're building it out of the right material. So yeah, this is slowly pressurizing, and the issue now is my oxygen generators. These things are pumping out oxygen, and I've been expanding so much that they're not able to keep up the pressure. We're still good on oxygen, but over here where this oxygen is, this is slowly going down, and my carbon dioxide is building up in here. It's not finding a path through, so that's something I have to think about. Yeah, and a bunch of chlorine is liquefied down here as well, so I'll be able to mop this up. Mopping it up gets rid of it 100%, so we don't have to deal with it. I also took out one of the thermal regulators right here. This thing is getting damaged. I think it's the pipe that's getting damaged, because the thermal regulators, when I turn these on, these things heat up like beyond anything that I've ever experienced before. I was not aware that these things would heat up so fast. They heat up so fast that they start to take heat damage almost immediately, so that is a problem. Alright, so let's get a plumbing gas pipe. Oh wait, all the way down. Let's make sure we're making it out of granite, because we have lots of granite. How much gold amalgam do we have? 14,000. We got enough. So this will pump most of this remaining hydrogen out, and I've already begun this little leg here to open up to this to pump out all of this chlorine. Now, I am not thinking that I'm gonna pressurize this area in here, but once I start pumping this chlorine out, I'll open up the top and allow some of this oxygen to flow down and keep this low, because this is already pressurized to 1,000 and this isn't. So this is way less than 1,000. So I need to make sure that we are at a pretty high pressure. Okay, now let's go to power, heavy watt wire, and I am just, I really don't need, I'm gonna make sure it's gold, and I'm just gonna go up the same line. Whoa. Cancel. Heavy watt wire. No. There we go. And now I'm going to deconstruct wires. I want to deconstruct those. That'll give me some gold back. And they'll do that pretty fast. They're pretty good. I've also got some chlorine building up down here. I'm not sure why, but I might need to get rid of this scrubber and route gas pipes up and over to connect to this main trunk right here. I don't have any gas running on this side of the base, so it should be easy enough. Oh, grow. Grow, grow, grow. I don't know, it might take 2 or 3 full cycles for that to actually grow. Alright, this thing is pumping. And we have got hydrogen coming in. So the hydrogen will come in here and back up just like it normally does. And it shouldn't hit any chlorine at the moment. But I want to get some more hydrogen in the system just so we can manage this here. Yeah, I think... let's look at the details of this pipe. See, it doesn't have specific heat capacity. Okay, well, it doesn't have a freezing point, which is weird because I've been seeing the freeze damage warning come up here, and I'm not sure why. But this gas has a long, long way to travel. We're already thinner, which is good. Pulling up some of that oxygen, getting some of this polluted oxygen. Yeah, you just stand in the polluted oxygen. There you go. That's good. I want to come in here and grab some of this algae. I need some good amount of algae. I really don't want to take it up to there though, so I'll just keep this. Of course, there's, instead of digging, oh, we have another duplicate. Oh no, plus 12 tinkering. Reject all, please. So I'm going to take all of that, and then I'll take the next two down, and then I'll take all of that, and that should give me quite a lot of algae for my algae systems here, because these have been offline for quite a while. Okay, yeah, we got a few more Weezeworts to get. I'm still waiting on this guy to grow. Oh yeah. Look at that. We've got another hatch. There was a line of material up here. One of them had a buried object, and that buried object was the hatch. So, yeah, we got another hatch. So I've got some dirt down here for it to munch on. So we got 4 again. But it's a very inconvenient place. I wish you could like trap them. Like put a trap in there and then move the trap and then, you know, open the trap or something. That would be so nice if somebody were to do that. We've got quite a lot of polluted ice up here ready to go. I moved it down into here so I can just drop it into the liquid, and that way we can melt it a little faster, because up here it wasn't very warm. You can see it's only 48 degrees, but down here in the water this is 50 or 85 degrees, so way better, way more likely to heat things up. Oh, that is quite a lot of people moving around, not doing a whole lot. Grabbing some water for these guys. And finally, getting some digging done. Oh, come on. More than one block, please. Where are you going? You are going to the shower. It looks like. Interesting. Look at that. All that hydrogen is already gone. And it's backed up. Wow, it is really backed up. Look at that. It's way back here. That was a lot of hydrogen in this little system over here. So what are we pulling now? We have some oxygen in the system, but it's not going to make it very far. So we need to actually enable this. As awful as that is, we need to enable it. So let's enable building, and I'll show you just how fast these things heat up once they're enabled. It is crazy how fast they are. I've actually got a good these hatches are producing a good amount of coal. Okay, let's go to temperature. Watch this. This is nuts. You can see the heat coming in. Look at the heat of the thermal regulator. 41, 51, 60, 70, 80. You got freeze damage over here from something. The gas pipe. Somehow the gas pipe is freezing, and I don't know how. But look how fast those things heated up. I mean, they were like negative 40 degrees. How do you... this is the first time I've ever used these. How do you guys keep these things cool? Like, this is crazy. 200 degrees. And let's look at the gas. Okay, I think we're reaching the point where we're not going to need very much more hydrogen in our system. So the rest of the hydrogen will go into... See, this stuff is really warm. So it's almost full. Overheat damage. Yeah, these things 400 degrees. How is it like... I don't know, is it something to do with how much it's cooling them, or the liquid you're actually pumping through? We're packing them in now. I've got a little space right over here for the hydrogen generator when it comes through. Just about full. Okay, so I think we're gonna take not deconstruct. We're gonna disable building because we're almost full. So I want to build a hydrogen generator right here. Oh, what is that being made out of? I'm going to cancel that. Hydrogen generator. Yeah, see, overheat temperature. I've got... these are made from gold amalgam. I know they are. Yeah, gold amalgam. So they're... And now they're cooling off extremely fast. And this one's already down to 80 degrees. They are heating up so much. So yeah, we've got some really cold hydrogen in there and some not so cold hydrogen. And I want to X gas pipes right here. And do this as soon as humanly possible. Thank you. 800 kilograms. Wow, that's a lot. That thing ain't cheap. Okay, let's then put some heavy watt wire on that. So it's into this system, and we don't have to be running these with people power with all the hydrogen we're going to be pulling in. I'm not actually sure how much hydrogen this thing... Oh, it's not going to tell me until it's built. So let's look at this. Ooh, this is looking a little full. Just a little full. Ooh, wow. Something really warmed up over here. Yeah, and as hot as those things got, they really didn't do much for the air around them. They're still cooling off. I might have to pull the hydrogen from here and push it into there. Okay, so I can probably disable this as well, because we are pretty much out of hydrogen. So yeah, we've got a little bit of hydrogen here. I'll probably leak a little bit more as I process this. I want to deconstruct gas pipes right here, and that's 1 kilo of hydrogen that has to go into the atmosphere, because there's no more that will fit. Yep, all that hydrogen just escaped, but that's fine, because I can put a pump up here, you know, if there's space in here anywhere for some hydrogen. Now this is a closed system. We got enough hydrogen in there. Under construction. Wow, that thing is not easy to make. Let me check my plants here. I've got tons of seeds, 91 blossom seeds. It seems that when they eat the blossom, it'll drop it. It has a chance to drop a seed, because I've noticed when they eat the blossom, a seed will appear. So that's kind of cool. Pity the wart thing, the mealworms thing doesn't do that too. So yeah, now I can get in here and get this chlorine and hopefully cool off this area. We've got some that are pretty cold. Not all of them though. I'm not sure what the difference is, but right. Let's look at this. Energy details. Don't really see. Don't really see any indication of how much it stores. So we shall see. Oh, I think we're all sleeping. Yep, everybody's sleeping. How much do I have for edibles? 43,000. I'm doing pretty good on food. Pretty good. I really want to get this bristleberry farm going, or blossom seed farm, or whatever that is. Well, it looks like we've got some ice formation over here. Not for long. This thing is going to heat this whole area up, and we're going to have just polluted water just flowing like crazy right into the chlorine, warming the chlorine up. And I need to also connect these with that. So now this thing should generate just absolute tons of power. We are full. Unfortunately, we are full. So now I'm gonna disable this one and this one. No, see, I disabled that. There we go. Those two are disabled. And why? Where is everybody? Yeah, and this hatch doesn't burrow during the day, like all the other ones. I'm not sure why. Maybe if I reload, it will. But for now, it's not, which is kind of strange. I also need to dig this out, but I'd really like for this to get going. Okay, so I want to set these thresholds way, way lower. So, duplicants will operate this generate when battery charge falls below. So, battery power, if it falls below some critical level. Yeah, there's really no operating this generator, it just sort of is. It'll take the hydrogen and convert it. So, might as well run this system, if I can, for a little bit, as soon as this thing gets operational. But that'll have to do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.